do find it interesting, though.
Mm?
How you, hide yourself in that room. How you hide from me.
He was shaking. He was shaking. I'm shaking. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am O2A2 and today I'd like to play a game that was part of the O2A2 Game Jam. A game jam where developers are challenged to make a visual novel with one sprite, one background, and 1,000 words in 10 days. This next game is called You Wanted to See Me? The Ship of Theseus. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. What would happen if you were to rebuild something in its entirety from new material? Tear down the rotten masts and raise new linen sails. Replace the deck until only new and refurbished wood remains. Cover every unsightly mark with clear paint. Such a thing could be considered repair, but are you truly fixing it? Yeah, is this the analogy of the sock? Like, if you have a sock, and every time it's missing a patch, you, use a different sock to patch it back up, and you just patch it and patch it and patch it, and over time, is it still the same sock? Or just replacing it? Such a question has sparked a long debate, but your answer is one far from the consensus. Really? It's just a ship. Whether or not it was replaced doesn't really matter. Theseus is the reason it's even remembered at all. Without him, nobody would even question its identity. Thus, it is only up to Theseus himself whether or not that ship is truly his. I did not expect such deep allegory in this O2A2 Game Jam game. Through dew-covered windows, you heard rain trickling the fresh evening. It hadn't been long since you ordered, but the craving for... Oh wait, I've heard of this before. Teoboki? I've heard of that before. There was another game I played that had that word in it, that had that food in it. And I pronounced it wrong back then, too. Was already unbearable. Breaks were seldom had, thus you sought to make them deliciously memorable. With an empty sigh, your gaze wandered until it met an unfortunate match. Beautiful? I wasn't expecting the animation. I kind of saw a pretty face and downloaded this game quickly without reading the description, so I have no idea where this is going. Coal eyes, a glint of joy and recognition in their void depths. Him? Who him? Him pretty. Surrounding him were co-workers. Each of them attempted a conversation with him, but was met only with a small chuckle and hollow gaze. They seemed desperate for his attention, yet he brushed past with swiftness, his target clear. Even your superiors appealed to him to no avail. Annoyingly, he outranked you even here. Oh dear. Oh. He wore a cute smirk, joy sparking within him as he neared you, but your gaze averted, indifferent. Is he actually a jerk butt and we used to date but now we don't anymore? You knew him, the chess master who only played a game of sacrifice. Your thoughts paused as plates fell against your table. Unfortunate, however, was he who accompanied the meal. Bearing 2 Soju bottles. He slid one beckoningly across the table. Soju bottles. He's so pretty.
A treat, partner.
Okay, I'll continue once I stop blushing. Although it seemed a gift, his eyes made it seem irrefusable. Ignore? Reject? Accept? Sure, accept. You took the bottle in hand before begrudgingly pouring a cup. Regardless of your choice, the issue wasn't disappearing. A heavy silence crowded the space, left by his awkward presence, something you opted to ignore. All that mattered was your meal. Finish ASAP. Take your time. Savor it. Soju now in hand, you savored a sip before beginning your feast. He took a small bite of his food.
You seem new around here.
Wait, you don't know me? You're giving me all this attention and you don't know me?
Fairly different line of work, maybe?
His words were vague, as if he were speaking to a mere passerby.
Don't worry. You get used to it. I'm here if you need help.
His fingers started tapping his face. Something changed in him.
I do find it interesting, though. How you, hide yourself in that room.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, sir? It was minuscule, barely discernible between the tapping, but you could see through his unceasing stare.
How you hide from me.
I really hope you guys were wearing headphones for that part. Good. You hold on a second there, sir. Stop. He was shaking. He was shaking. I'm shaking. Suddenly, his tapping stopped, replaced with wry chuckling.
What am I saying? I shouldn't pry where I'm not wanted.
No, please, you're wanted here. Unless you give me a reason to not want you here. But you are most wanted here, sir. His gaze felt softer, akin to adoration.
Still, you really are amazing. You're perfect.
Oh, stop.
I'm really glad that you're here now.
His smile showed content and peacefulness, but his eyes held a glint of desire. Although he was close, you weren't uncomfortable. You'd drawn a line, and he made sure to stand just on the edge of it. Stay? Retract? Well, I'm sat. I'm sat, sir. That subtle smile turned to surprise, followed by joy, his stare unflinching.
You truly are interesting.
Although he seemed ready to pounce, he instead pulled away, keeping just within range. It was as if he knew you were already within his grasp. Yeah.
Are you going to avoid me again?
Whatever do you mean? I mean, I'm gonna replay this, and I'm gonna pick different choices, so maybe. Uh-oh, what was that look for, sir? His breath paused momentarily, a small shaking in his eyes. I mean, I gotta see what the other choices are. While a smile was still present, it felt cold. And from those frozen lips, a chuckle.
Playing a game, are we?
He is very attractive. The voice acting is very good. This animation, all this is really good, and it's making me flustered, and thus my only response can be, ah! Eh? He rose from his seat, placing himself behind you. His hand gently fell to your shoulder as he whispered in your ear, hot breath against your neck.
Then, I think tag sounds nice. No.
Not another word spoken. He was gone. Ending to Elysium. I am thoroughly confused. Alright, what if I'm mean? What if I'm super mean? Reject. You pushed the bottle back, a pout befalling his face, before he pushed it back regardless.
Please. I insist.
Regardless of your choice, the issue wasn't disappearing. What if I finish my food as soon as possible? Without a second thought, you wolfed down your meal, attempting to alienate him and disappear. Embarrassingly, you were instead met with a chuckle. He took a small bite of his food.
You seem new around here. Fairly different line of work, maybe?
And I'm like, I've got my mouth full of food. Mm-hmm. His words were vague, as if he were speaking to a mere passerby. Sir. You'd drawn a line, and he made sure to stand just on the edge of it. Retract. Let's get out of here. It was a small change, the slightest recoil, but he noticed. He could see through your eyes that you weren't letting anyone in. The gentle smile on his face could only fall to a solemn pout. Aw. He leaned back, retreating from that line and returning to his own empty room. His expression felt hollow.
Are you going to avoid me again?
Stop. Yes. It fell eerily silent. Nearby chatter muffled, leaving only the rain. It could have been the poorly lit spot, but somehow a shadow fell across his face. Breaking the silence was a sigh, followed by one last sip of soju. He then left, leaving only a wad of cash. All right. He's respectful. I guess when I'm setting boundaries. You heaved a breath of relief, knowing you were safe. Yet you suddenly felt something behind you, radiating heat. And from it, a hint of despair.
The game of tag starts again. Friend.
Oh, we're friends. Ooh, friends. Ooh, tag friends. Just as the presence had appeared, it vanished. Ending 3. Daedalus. Daedalus. What does that mean? I know that word. What happens if I try to ignore him? His offering was met with silence, that he took as acceptance. Regardless of your choice, the issue wasn't disappearing. It was if he knew you were already within his grasp. I'm being nice to him again.
Are you going to avoid me again?
What do you mean again? Alright, this time I'm gonna say no. No, Pookums. You're stuck with me. Like a dog wagging its tail, his expression beamed with whimsy.
I guess you can tolerate me.
I can tolerate you for a long time, sir. You keep talking to me like that. He took another sip of soju before dropping it victoriously on the table. Rising from his seat, there was a certain spring to his step as he started towards the entrance.
Oh, I already paid for the food, so order whatever.
Sir, you don't know the horror you have wrought on your wallet. I am a fan of crab cakes. His expression was pure and sweet as he went to the exit, waving gently goodbye. And with a smile beneath, he murmured one last thing.
Yes. You're mine.
Ah! Oh no! Oh dear! Ending 1. Athens. I should know all these words, but they are foreign to me right now. But that was... Hold on a second. You're not getting away. You're not getting away that easily. Who is responsible for this? Game director and artist? NKD? Writer and voice acting? Ala White? Excellent job. Beautiful job. Programmer? Hykeus? Live 2D rigging? Tia? Composer? Angry Studio? Hopefully I don't gotta replace the music in this, because the music was also really good. That live 2D rigging? That was some of the best. I've only seen 3 games that have rigging that good, and that was good. That was really good. You Want to See Me Theseus, that's this game, is a spin-off of an Otome game, You Want to See Me. Oh, so there's more. Oh, okay. So this game is a spin-off. I don't know if it's a spin-off of another game or something that the developer has made, but there will be a link in the description to this game if you would like to follow the developer, check out that other game, or check out anyone in the credits. And of course, if you'd like to watch me play more amazing visual novels, feel free to peruse my channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, or interact in any way that's comfortable for you, because that really does help out my channel, like a lot, and it gets us closer to 100,000 subscribers. But until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.